Good everybody, welcome. This is Paul Flynn of McGittowRadio.com and McGittowFilms.org for the 3rd of June 2016. Just want to do another quick vlog. We'll see how quick it is anyway. Just stumbled upon Michael Brown is in Italy at the moment, preaching a series of messages, it seems, to a group in Italy. Now, I lived in Italy for 3 years. That's where I met my wife. And it's a place I dearly love, but it's this place of incredible spiritual darkness, and we pray that the Lord would work in the hearts of Italians, turning them from darkness unto light. The evangelical church is incredibly weak in Italy. Vast majority of them are Pentecostal. A large amount of them are very much, they don't have a problem with the Roman Catholic Church, and other churches are fairly liberal. Now, there are good churches. There are not many of them. There are only a handful of them that I know across the country for a population of some, like 65, 70 million. The question I have to ask here is, again, questioning Michael Brown's discernment, but the video he put up here on Facebook, isn't this beautiful? Some of the worship and response after one of my messages today. Just play this quickly, and we'll just comment on, apparently this is worship. Okay, and give you another flavor, something even worse. Anyway. Question, is this a rock concert or is this worship? General characteristics from the law of God. First 4 commandments from the 10 commandments. First commandment, that God is to be supreme above all else. He's not to get second or third. He's the Lord our God, and we are to worship him above all else. The second commandment reveals that we are not to worship him according to the imaginations or devices of Satan. Yes, I know it talks about statues and things like this, but this is essentially talking about the imaginations of men. It was called a regulative principle of worship by the Reformation, by the Reformers and the Puritans of the 16th and 17th century, and after that as well. The third commandment, we are to be reverential towards God. Does this look reverential? Everything is supposed to be done decently and in order. Does this look like it is so? What classifies as worship? Just rolling around on the floor? Now, there's nobody rolling around the floor here. But jumping up and down like you're at a rock concert, like a hippie rock concert. This is characteristic, and this is what people like Michael Brown find so encouraging. There's all that excitement of the rock band pumping guitars, pumping bass, the drum beat, and then at the end of it, they don't care. That's the reality of it. Anybody who thinks otherwise, the Italian church is incredibly weak. What is this? Are we going to worship God according as he has revealed it in his word, or are we going to bring our filthy rags? Our greatest deeds are but filthy rags, stuff that comes from our own imagination, stuff that comes from us, and we call it worship. Are we going to follow the example of Cain or of Abel? Genesis chapter 4, at the beginning of Genesis chapter 4, we see Abel offers a pleasing sacrifice after the pattern of God's revealed will. He followed the slaying of the animal and that offering that was revealed at the end of Genesis chapter 3. Cain didn't. Cain didn't love God. Cain brought the fruit of the ground. He didn't follow the revealed will of God, and God was not pleased with it. And look what happened to Nadab and Abihu. Leviticus chapter 10, verses 1 to 3. God killed them. Now, God does not strike down dead with strange fire every single time. Otherwise, there wouldn't be many people left in the visible church today. But how can we distinguish any more between the rock concert and the excitement of the world and the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life and what is reverential and pleasing before God? It is a worship that holds God in highest. It's not this kind of pumping music. We are singing with praise and gratitude in our hearts. It is not something that comes from rock music. And anyway, the instruments have been done away. They were in the temple. The temple has been rent, and the ceremonial law is gone, so the instruments go with them. God has revealed how he's to be worshipped. May we all study it in fear and trembling and not come to him like it's like worship becomes Woodstock or something like that. This has been Paul Flynn. Talk to you again tomorrow.